I'm going to try that again. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my story. Wow, that was kind of pitiful. No, I'm kidding. A lot of you already know it, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Is that all right?
Yes.
Man, that song, Nothing But the Blood of Jesus, is the very first song I ever sang on a stage. 3rd Street Baptist Church. Representing, come on. And that's only 5 people. Incredible. 3rd Street Baptist Church, 2 years old, with a head 3 times my body. I sang Nothing But the Flood of Jesus. No front teeth. And if you have pictures, I'd love to see them. I did bring a lighter. Oh man. And that was the very first time I stepped on a stage. My mom, she taught music at her house. Anybody like a voice or like piano student of my mom at any time? Come on, look at that. That's incredible. Well, you saw me at my worst. So, man, and my dad's in the house tonight. Can you give it up for my dad? And my mom. Give it up for my mom, too. Come on. It's fun. Hometown shows. It's fun, you know? And my dad was a worship pastor at a church in town, Pinecrest Baptist Church, for some people you guys know. And my mom did the children's choirs there for a while and taught music in our home. And music was always a part of us. And I remember sitting in Pinecrest, about where you guys are sitting, in the front row right here. My 3-piece suit. Please burn the pictures, seriously. But I remember sitting there and pretending my life was perfect. Pretending that everything was okay. Pretending that our family was just the perfect family. And a lot of you guys saw that. And this is my story. But as an 8-year-old little boy, I kind of decided I really didn't want to be a Christian. Because I remember getting off the front row and going to the car and getting home, and I just felt like the mask came off. Our family was falling apart. But we were too scared to tell anybody about it. Felt like World War III. And it was scary. But we hid that from our church family because we felt, and I as an 8-year-old little boy, Jesus doesn't want your imperfections. And then my parents got a divorce when I was also 8 years old. I remember it felt like at that moment we weren't welcomed anymore in the circuit of people that we grew up around. We became too broken. And it wasn't anything that people said or things like that. It was just this culture of your dad was on staff, you got a divorce. That's embarrassing. And if I'm being honest tonight with you, that stayed with me for a long time. I thought that the church didn't want me or my family because we were messy and broken. And then I really wanted to play guitar. I wanted to be John Mayer. Anybody know what I'm talking about? He played guitar and got girls, and 8th grade me was about that. Straight. And my mom sent me to this music camp when I was in 8th grade. I learned to play this song for the very first time. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. I probably played that song a million times that week and never listened to the lyrics. And then a guy got on stage the very last night of this music camp, and I remember him looking out over the whole crowd, but it felt like he was looking right at me when he said, "Don't judge Jesus on the broken people He came to save. Because broken people hurt broken people, but Jesus heals broken people and He wants you." Tonight, it's not about church politics. It's not about what he said, she said. It's about a God who sees you, loves you, knows you're broken, knows you're going to hurt people around you, but he sent his only son to die for every bit of it. And he wants you. He wanted me. He's not embarrassed of you. No matter what you've done, where you've been, who you've done it with, he loves you. That night I gave my life to the healer of broken people, Jesus. And I decided I wanted to write songs for broken people. So thank you, because that's what tonight is. This is what I'm still doing today. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about admitting that we don't. And through my journey of accepting Jesus, I wish I could tell you it was all butterflies and rainbows, but it wasn't. Life is hard. Tonight it may feel really good in those seats, but look, the road is right there. Life will hit you, and it'll hit you hard. God took me through a lot of crazy experiences. I was on a TV show called Rising Star. Anybody watch that show? I ask that question everywhere I go, and I get like one person. But it felt good tonight. Thanks, Cordell. I see Team Austin shirt over here. That's my boy right there. He knew I needed that. And thank you guys for voting for me and supporting me. I got married on the show. I have a beautiful wife and 2 little boys now. Can we give it up for them tonight? And I remember getting married, and shortly after, I had a call that changed my life forever. About 3 in the morning, I got a phone call, and my dad had been in a serious car accident. The doctors gave him about a 5% chance to live. And my dad and I's relationship for a long time, it wasn't great. But forgiveness, healing, redemption happened. I can tell you tonight, my dad is one of my best friends. He's awesome. That's something only God can do. So this was right around the time it just felt like life was just doing well. It was right after this TV show, and I got a phone call 3 in the morning that my dad may not live. I remember going to the ICU waiting room, and that's the very first time I shouted out, "Why, God? Why, God, would you take my dad from me? Why would you do this? I feel like I just got him back, God. Why would you do this?" I looked around, I wasn't the only one asking those questions. Why, God, is my mom dying of cancer in front of me? Why is my kid on a table dying in front of me? And you're doing nothing, God. Why? You ever asked that question? Here's what I want to tell you tonight. You may have been taught that you can't ask that question. That makes you a bad Christian, but can I tell you something tonight? You know that song, Good, Good Father? Well, if we believe that He's a good, good Father, that makes us His kids. Kids don't have the world figured out. They have questions. I have a 3-year-old little boy. He's actually here tonight. Hey, Coleman. I love that kid so much. But he's in the why daddy stage right now. Why, Daddy, does the sun come out? Why does the moon shine at night? Why are there so many boogers in my nose, Daddy? And as much as I try to tell him, they never go away. He doesn't get it. But you know what he gets? That he can sit in his daddy's lap and ask him anything. And I will always love him. So why do we treat God like He doesn't care about our questions? And it makes us a bad kid if we ask why. It doesn't. Because the God I know is not scared of your questions. He wants them. And that's why I wrote this next song called Why God. Why, God, do people have to die? A daughter or a son, sudden and so young, long before their time. Why, God, do people fall apart? A promise and a rain becomes a broken thing, a road that got too hard. I don't understand, but I understand. That's why, God, I need you. It's why, God, I run to your arms over and over again. It's why, God, I cling to your love and hold on for dear life. And I find you are right by my side. Why, God, do we feel so alone? Every single day, fighting through the pain, hoping there is hope. I don't understand, no, but I understand. It's why, God, I need you. It's why, God, I run to your arms over and over again. It's why, God, I cling to your love and hold on for dear life. And I find you are right by my side. Oh, give me a faith stronger than I have. I need to know when it hurts this bad that you hold my heart when it breaks. And I'm not alone in this pain. That's why, God, I need you. Why, God, I run to your arms over and over again. It's why, God, I cling to your love and hold on for dear life. And I find you are right by my side, always right by my side, even here in the white. God,